Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game rated M by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to more Steven Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. On the last episode we got this thing started off an incredibly strong start. I expected nothing less from Rockstar. Today we are starting, we're on our way to find our good buddy John. Javier is helping us out and he's been calling for an entire day straight. Wants us to come look at these tracks. Let's inspect.
2 hours ago, most.
All right, let's. That was the wrong button. Just shoot the ground. Shoot the frickin' ground. I'm Arthur and I'm pissed. Horse health is displayed in the lower left corner.
Tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
You can actually play the entire game first person, which is really neat.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
Despacio.
Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Oh my god, cinematic camera is the coolest addition ever. I love it. I mean, there's something similar in GTA, but it doesn't function quite like this. It's like you're watching a frickin' movie. Changes the aspect ratio. It's like a blooper reel from a Western film. Arthur, that was great, but maybe next time don't crawl up the side of the canyon. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Every little filmmaking bone in my body is quivering. It's so excited.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there. Come on now.
Oh my god. So much snow.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Well, that doesn't look good.
Whoa. John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there! Ha!
This ain't good.
Now, I inspected something. Does that take? It looks like it takes me out of cinematic cam. Probably going to be getting a lot of use out of that because that's awesome.
Somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
All right, approach the saddle. Tennessee Walker.
Come on.
I thought I was going to pet this thing for a minute. Horse weapons. All right, so this is what I got. Use the left trigger or right trigger to select a sawed-off shotgun. So I have to continue to hold left bumper. And let's do sawed-off shotgun. I can also look at the items, which is interesting. All right.
Come on.
Hey, buddy, you doing all right? Study. Hold on, hold on, Javier. I'm studying this horse. Show info. Look at that.
Stay with
It's
me,
got
Arthur.
a mahogany bay coat. Shut up, Javier! I'm studying my horse. All right, let's do this thing. Oh my God. You could not pay me to be in this weather, but then also to walk where we're walking.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Watch out here.
Man, this is
Get
steep.
that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
I mean, I'd say it might be a trap, but that's a pretty elaborate trap. Stamina's displayed. The other bar
Down here.
depletes when you run.
Watch yourself.
Yeah.
It's slippery. Be careful.
Yeah, following behind you, man.
Watch your head here.
Really good
Okay.
tutorial sections.
Good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way.
Your movement speed will be limited. You can access your satchel by holding right, though. So maybe I want to refill my stamina. Moderately restores health core and stamina core. Slightly restores health core and moderately restores deadeye core. Slightly restores or greatly restores horse cores. There's nothing that does just stamina core, so I might as well just eat like canned peaches. That seems reasonable.
That sounds closer now. Come on.
Continue to eat and drink to maintain your cores. Yeah, my stamina core is actually still pretty empty, but at least I can climb and stuff now. So I'm gonna have to continue to eat throughout the game. So that's different. Man, I'm really getting a workout.
It's cold.
I can't even move very quickly in this weather.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
John, you there?
John, where are you? John! John!
Marston, you hear me?
I'm here! Out on the ledge! That's John! We're coming! Hey!
John Marston, what have you got yourself into this time?
He's down here! Over here!
All right. Pipe down, Marston. That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
We got him.
Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
Sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Oh, dear God.
You see that on the ridge?
Perfect. I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Press X to attract
Get you out of here.
attention.
Distract them, Arthur. Shout. Shoot. Do something.
Right here.
Here, puppies.
Hey, back up! Stay back!
Oh, God. Oh, God, yeah, I was going to say there's 3 of them, and I got to reload my gun.
Good work, Arthur.
Woo! I'm all right.
Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Just let me know my stamina is real low. I do not need to smoke my premium cigarettes. I need to eat my canned peaches. Darn it. Arthur, what are you doing? I like peaches. Just let me eat my peaches in peace. This horse belongs to Javier. Well, I guess I'll do this one. All right, let's do it, man.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others. Adelante.
Dear God, it's gonna be hard to even see.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
God, I love the cinematic camera, man. It's not always going to be practical, but it is always going to be beautiful.
Up there? 4 of them.
Oh, Christ, maybe I...
Get the hell out of here! Get out!
I don't even have to shoot them. I'm on a horse.
Shit, there's more on
Oh,
the
God,
right.
they fast. They fast.
More
Wolves are
coming in on the
fast.
left. Stay back.
Get out of here!
Aw, crap. That'll work. Reload the gun.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus!
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater now.
Where am I going?
You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right.
My guy automatically went into the water, and I was like, where's he going? I wasn't sure what the crap was going on. But apparently the game actually did want me to do that.
For a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
It's a little strange. You hold A to
those
follow, but
buildings up
sometimes
ahead,
you go
John?
in strange directions.
That's where we camped. Nearly there.
Like, sometimes I follow, and sometimes I guess my horse just has a mind of its own. It's like, nah, I want to go over to that Arby's. And I'm like, no, man, you're delirious from the cold. There is no Arby's. Also, Arby's hasn't been invented yet.
We get some help. We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Mogul.
John Marston is saved.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Events and interesting locations are noted in your journal as you explore.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait.
Blackwater.
Storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough, I guess.
I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would, and finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north in the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling down from the northern grizzlies.
Covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now.
Interesting listening to the conversation that's going on down there. Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked. We were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bothered, and we were wandering still. Picked up a couple of new folk in the Grizzlies. So this is all like the backstory of all the characters. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in the bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow, nobody could have followed us south and east or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Jose brought us down to Blackwater. I like these little additions to games, especially the drawings. That's really cool. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last here. I was told to expect a little more than a trading post. But the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We're living here, camping outside town, mostly hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months. Jose and I are on to something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We're being real careful. It's fun working with Jose again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Jose is a born huckster. He's getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town, we are going to bring undue attention on ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we are working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west in the desert country, someplace if we can. Mike and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I'm not getting involved in the job. Jose and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Jose and I can carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's talking about a lot of other places. We've been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing. While Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed, nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I'm not too sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had been shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze, but we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Hardly the spring I'd been hoping for. Jose and I had been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's abandoned, along with most of what I owned. I'm profoundly concerned as to what happens next once we leave this place or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman, I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of the Colma Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. And that's it. That brings us to where we are currently. Now, I find this sort of thing really interesting. I will probably try and show off some of this stuff near the end of episodes. like after time. So if you're worried that there's not going to be enough action, I think you'll be fine. If you like lore, stick around. Because so do I, my friends, so do I. There's actually chapters, so it looks like you can quickly flip around, which is kind of nice. But that is that's the story so far. Speak with Bill, speak with Mr. Pearson. I don't know if we're going to find supplies just laying around here. Maybe. Miracle Tonic. And good old classic oat cakes. Picked up an opened item. Oh my god. That's amazing. Opened items give you half the benefits of new items. Well, wonderful. See if there's anything else around here.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope.
Hosea?
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
It's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Of course. Well, try to stay strong.
Okay, Arthur.
It's interesting. Like, we are, you know, the bad guys, right? I mean, we're running from the law. And there's such a sense of community here, though.
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay, Arthur.
So Arthur is definitely one of the figureheads here. Definitely has some level of power within the community. Not like Dutch, but certainly up there. Trying to see if there's anything else around. Looks like there's a maybe a little room in here that could have a few things, odds and ends, but also maybe not. So that's my horse. And I could walk over to where folks are. Now, I still have the... do I have my gun, actually, at all? I don't even know if I have my gun. Maybe I don't need my gun. Looks like I have a gun. But I tried to get out my gun and didn't have... Maybe I can't do it in camp. I'm not sure. Let's, we're pretty close to, Bill, so let's go say hi.
Hey,
Morning, Arthur.
how are you feeling?
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. A couple of days on the lam, and you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching. Hard! You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes,
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
and the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
We're riding.
Southwest, right, Arthur?
Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this score they're planning.
Cinematic camera for cinematic view. You gotta hold down the A button and pray that it focuses on you. Because if it goes astray, then your horse will go away. But that's just the Red Dead Redemption 2 way.
Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them.
Well, let's shoot them and eat them.
As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
It looks like we're going to be
that
serving
smoke?
up a cold dish of
Let's cut over
revenge.
here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
I like that I can just hold A to auto ride when it works, and then just tap right stick to change the camera angle that I want to shoot. It's like I'm directing my own film.
Hold up here. Hold.
Whoa!
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Let's do this thing. I guess I have to get off my horse. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. But there's more. There's more coming. Yeah, that's right. We got a 3-day weekend in the middle of the week.
I thought
How exciting
you were
is
going
that?
with Dutch.
I'm going. I wish I could respond to Javier. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow for even more Stephen Plays Red Dead Redemption 2.